Hello, and welcome back to this Trails Through Daybreak Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we learned a little bit more about Callahan's plan, tried to gain some information about it, and learned that he was at this outdoor experimental complex. We went through the canyon, defeated some monsters, and then learned that, theorized that maybe the Septian veins were the reason for these weird monster appearances. But in today's episode, we're going on through and in to see what's up next. Huh? There's rust everywhere, and not a soul to be seen. PC over there is plugged in. There's a cable connecting it to the Orbital network. I wonder if that belonged to Professor Callahan. Does it seem like you'll be able to get anything off of it? I'm afraid not. He's got it locked down hard. Allow me. My scanning software should have us inside within 10 minutes. You're so fast and yet so precise at the same time. Thank you. Almost too fast. It's almost like she's blatantly homunculus. Calling it. Huh? This looks to be Professor Callaghan's notes about the past few weeks. I've finally found the investor I've been seeking. We exchanged messages a few times over the Orbital network. Before a representative from Rankiville Company came to visit me directly, I remember I gave him a Scottish accent. I already suspected that they were affiliated with the infamous A, and sure enough he freely admitted as much. He offered to give me the almost unlimited funding in exchange for performing an experiment under certain special conditions. If I were to agree to all of these, he would change everything. He would dramatically increase the speed at which I can do my research, fundamentally alter what is possible. After much thought and soul-searching, I agreed to a portion of their conditions, in order to finally take back my place at the Cronkite. That's Melchior. These are the bare minimum conditions required for me to prevail. By using parallel distributed computing to harness the resources of the entire city, the preparations for my task are almost complete. However, there is still a vast wall that needs to be overcome. Climbing this wall is nigh impossible, at least not without accepting their final condition as well. I suspect I'll have to wrestle with what to do on that front until the very end. But come what may, I must succeed. I must. For my goal is the realization of the seemingly impossible, the creation of nuclear weapons. Quatra. Looks like we struck gold here after all. The professor with the glasses was right. This doesn't change anything, right? You still don't think it's possible he could actually pull off what he's claiming he can? Absolutely not. Not with modern technology. You would need to have stumbled upon something truly epoch-making to make change that. A huge paradigm shift, another singularity to use as an example. Even if it did happen, a lengthy process of testing, theorizing, and such would still be needed. It's likely why the Professor Epstein and his disciples never realized the technology either. No, I think it's more likely they deliberately chose not to even try. Still, those notes made it sound like he was close. Like he was only a step or two away, yes. He mentioned parallel distributed computing too, although I've hazarded a guess as to what the final condition he mentions could be. Perhaps it could refer to some sort of AI, so advanced it would eliminate the need for decades of work. But why would they even create or obtain such a thing? Well, I think we found all we're gonna find here. We should get back to the city. Perhaps the CID Guild or Ren might be able to help.
What was that?
It sounded like the water splashing outside.
It must have come from the swamp out front.
Maybe we should look into it, just in case.
Over there!
Agnes! Ketra! Don't look!
No! This can't...
Oof.
Professor Callahan!
And the Genesis is reacting.
The cause of death was drowning.
1 second, guys. And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Some stuff happened. But right, we're back now. The cause is drowning.
I suspect he was knocked unconscious before being thrown into the swamp. Send the body for an autopsy right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on a minute.
I'll leave this to you.
Of course you will. This is out of your jurisdiction.
Why is a murder happening all the way out here? Just what are you people covering up?
We are currently conducting an investigation. This area is off limits.
We don't need your permission when a civilian is dead. Our code is all the permission we need.
Don't you realize this murder could go unsolved if you charge in and start disturbing the crime scene?
The pieces are just about coming together. Yeah, subduction from the lab yesterday pointed in that direction too. But it's now crystal clear you made a deal with the Mafia, and this is the end result. This is Tharbad all over again. The motive was to stop the victim from talking and to make an example of him. Just the same here, I wonder. How can all of you be so calm? Someone was just murdered. Oh, just me, I'm burning Grisanko on the inside. Those bastards screwed us over again and again. This is a perfect chance to make him pay for it. So you do understand what I'm feeling? They do. They've just both been through a lot. I'm sorry about what happened to the professor. But we've been finding more and more clues, which means we're probably getting to the heart of the matter. Which also means this ain't over. Not yet. We've got to keep cool if we want to get to the bottom of this. We can't pay him back. We can't pay him back with a hot head. Pretty sure the key to solving all of this is going to be the final condition he mentioned in his notes. You remember the casting crossbow a year and a half ago, right? This is an oversimplification, but it all came about as the result of a technological singularity. Said singularity gave birth to superintelligence far beyond humanity's current capabilities. Then after everything came to an end, it was lost again. That's quite a lot to take in. How do you even learn all this shit? You think we're dealing with tech like that here? No, it is well established by multiple sources that it is impossible to replicate the technology that was lost. Of course, that doesn't preclude the possibility of humanity creating it themselves at some point in the future, but that could be decades or centuries in the future. Even a year and a half ago, nuclear weapons hadn't been created. So it's a similar deal to what happened then, but still fundamentally different at its core. It's hard to keep up with all it is. You don't think the Genesis could be what makes it different, do you? That's a good point. Yeah, I'd say you're on the right track there. Puzzle piece that didn't exist in Crossbow then, but is part of what's happening now. Prototype orbments that are even more of an enigma than artifacts and capable of bringing about miracles. If we assume they are involved here, then it makes you wonder just what final condition with them in the mix would look like. So it does. It does seem like a valid approach. Not bad, small fry. Thanks. I still don't know what's going on, though. We've already established the issue with the orbital network impossible was caused by panel-distributed computing. Then we have Professor Callahan developing nuclear weapons, which was thought to be impossible before being murdered. Plus the fact there is a similar yet so different to what happened in Crossbell.
Should you ever find yourself stuck when trying to solve a problem, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. That applies to more than just research, too, you know. It will be the key to finding your answer.
No, the final condition couldn't be. I wonder who's calling.
Agnes? Thank goodness, I finally got through.
What's wrong? Don't tell me you already learned what we found.
Never mind that. That's just a diversion. Hurry back to the city right away. There's a tea party getting started over here.
Ooh. A hostile takeover, perhaps. Ah, yes, drones.
Ren?
Oh my, looks like you got me. So, did you get everyone to safety?
We did, but what's going on?
The sarcasm's running amok. They must be purchased through the black market.
They've only just arrived, fortunately, so we should be able to hold the fort until you get back. But you have to hurry.
Ren, we got caught off, huh? The signal must be experiencing interference. Perhaps it's due to the generators malfunctioning. Why are they glowing like that? What's happening? We've just heard the news too. What the hell's going on? Look! A Matters high-speed airship. Hop in now. We're heading back too. I want you to take care of preserving the crime scene and let everyone else know what happened. Yes, Mom. I can't get in touch with the guild either. Then let's get back to the city. Words. What the shit? Are these guys serious? This city is... What are they going after? Is it innocent people? Help! There's still people trapped in the city. Going to hell in a handbasket real fast. Look alive, gang. Let's get these guys evacuated. And here we go. Okay. Okay.
An enemy mob. Wanna clear him out?
Let's get to work.
Oh, these are stronger than I thought.
Engaging sharp right.
Bam. Nice.
Right up.
A chance.
Give him your all. There. Activating skill.
Nice. Overkill for one.
Activating skill. Gotcha.
Sucker.
We'll take that. Okay.
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
Good work, Ketra.
Let's finish the job.
Let's try and take out as many as possible. Right. Go here.
Up to you, Reset.
Here's our chance.
And then I think...
In the world is that?
Now's your chance to boost.
Bum bum. Nice. That's what we wanted. Are you alright? Take over indoors. We'll be inviting Vern for this, don't worry. Huh? Well, we'll hold up here. What the hell, man? What? Howdy, just wrap things up. You'll really have charging people during a terrorist attack. It's bad enough you did it in Krill. Not the time for this, Alphys. We need to free all the hands we can get. Best that we split up. There's too many of them.
Yes, you guys.
Arlette, Abert, Ren.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're okay.
Looks like a tongue got in. How are things on
We
your
evacuated
end?
all of the students. The other groups should also be somewhere safe.
I wish I had better news about the comm situation. I did what I could to give instructions to the police and the other bracers.
Since when? Wait, I remember Zin talking about you. Said something about the Bright family's youngest. Very reassuring to have you here. Curious as to how you saw this coming, but we've got a lot more pressing things to worry about. Call it Council President's intuition. And besides, they can't just hold a tea party like this and not invite me. Well, I have no room to complain. I leave this to you. Makes sense. We'll back you up. Just follow my lead. What the? Ren? She's on another level. Always felt like there was something funky with her. Mask off now, I guess. We just gotta roll with it. Let's move. Rosette, connect them dots to me. What do you think they're getting at here? To my knowledge, the gold centers around Professor Callaghan's incomplete energy research. If their matter reclaimed his work and seeks to complete it, then their target must be related to the research. I suppose they want to claim the nucleus of the city's energy and processing systems. No. You know where that is, Quattro? The observatory, Professor Callahan's original research annex. That's where the OrbitNet's mainframe is located. Really? Odette, did you see the golden airship? Where it was headed? The Institute of Science, I think. I start to fly over that way. Bingo. City's in your hands. Use your lackeys to make as much noise as you can to draw their attention. But of course. We're not lackeys, damn it. We'll make sure our method doesn't get away. Damn straight. This time they're gonna beat them within a reach of their lives.
Hold on. You're not going too, are you, Agnes? Think about the situation. You'll be much safer with us.
Albert. Don't worry. I'll be fine. I promise. I'll be back soon.
Damn it.
Look at her. She's got one rough path ahead of her, but there she goes, charging straight forward with a sprint in her step. So let's follow her lead and focus on doing what we can here.
Well said. Communications are still unstable, so I could use all the help I can getting in touch with everyone. Miss CID agent, my friends with the guild, Odette and Albert, it's time we got started.
Let's do this.
Bren being a leader. Okay. Our trams are all at the stop. We take the road instead. Let's get to it. We'll have to keep a close eye on as we go. There might still be people who need our help. Which there will be. Okay, and here we are in the artisanal district. And we've got things we need to go to first. We're going to avoid the reds. Bam, nice. And then, if we go here...
Don't mind me.
Nice, and that's one out of the way. Easy money. Okay, where is...
Oh, these figures look excellent.
Outstanding calculations, Mr. Salesian.
Right, I'm gonna save just in case something triggers and I can't get these all the other things on. Right. Boom. Nice. Nice, there's two out in quick succession.
Go, Ketra!
Activating skill. There. Perfect chance. There.
Nice, and I'm trying to get Rosette the Employee of the Month, so always handy to do that, of course.
Hey,
Supervisor, everyone, great help. Please be okay.
Okay, we'll fire through
there
here.
are a lot of enemies in this area. I hope everyone in the workshop will be all right. Never chance.
With Ren calling the shots here, they should be fine. At least, I'd like to think so.
Nice.
Time to study this data.
Okay, we've got one event here. We're gonna take these guys down. They're inside the building. What do we do? Bastards, find them back. Pick up anything they'll take. Put in them pops, wrenches, and just find something. We'll show them why you don't pick a bone with engineers. You can't be serious. We don't stand a chance. The man's right. Leave the fighting to us. Chief Nessie, you're here too. Oh, I'm glad you're safe. Boy, am I glad to see you guys. We'll take turns the orgasms, initiating combat.
Engaging sharks.
And this should be fairly simple for us. Right, craft, rapid eruption.
Activating skill. Your test.
Nice.
Activating skill.
It's over!
There's one out of the way.
Up to you, Reset!
One skill coming right up.
Sucker!
Easy money. And we get some free U materials. okay? Is anybody hurt? We'll be okay. We really owe you one. A ton of uber expensive testing equipment here. We had a hell to pay if he'd broken any of it. How's it looking outside? Same as here, cloudy with a chance of robots. Please embrace guilt or undoubtedly sending reinforcements. Should have most areas under control soon. The problem is communications. They're jamming the entire city. We can't get a word out anywhere. Then I got just the thing. We call this Emergence line. It's completely off the grid. We run it through our own system. Should let us call in for help and we can start pushing the bastards back. We'll give you a hand. Probably can't dispel it entirely, but should be able to capture the interference enough to get some messages out. I mean, maybe. But I'd rather you get yourself to safety. She's safe here, don't worry. Front door's a goddamn bulwark. We'll lower it and hunker down if we need her. That'll buy us some time. If you insist, please be careful. We're headed for the observatory. That's where they seem to be after. Professor cared deeply for the place. I won't let them ruin it. Made up your mind, huh? I can see it on your face. Ain't no way I'm talking you out of that. Be careful. Take care of him, alright? Well, you've got the observatory in your hands. You got it. Basically, each one of these will... Bam. Nice. Silent Slasher coming in. Good.
Activating skill.
Here's our chance.
Activating skill. No!
Bam!
No! They're stunned.
And then Deadly Lance. Nice. That's what we want. And we've got a shop here.
I'm powered up!
No need to be shy now.
Could you give me a delay? Could you give me a... Oh god, I'm so close on the reds, but nothing else. That's so annoying. Oh well. We'll exchange some stuff though. We'll convert that into the money we need, just in case.
See you again.
Boom. Right, we're gonna have some other things to take care of first. Namely, around every corner. Where did these come from? We're so close to church. Okay, we're going for the Mormons. Let's go. Come quick.
Engaging shards! Now's your chance to boost. Activating skill.
Locking on. Fire!
Perfect chance!
Nice, that's nice.
Boost would work. Activating skill. You're toast!
Like hell you are!
It's okay, we're gonna get hit, but that's fine. Oof.
I won't let this chance slip by. Might want to boost here.
We're set!
We're gonna skip the Jabberwock arm, but you just know that it should hurt a little bit. Can't move because it's nightmare, which is nice.
I'll dice you up!
We'll take the win for that.
Nice. Moving on up.
Nice, and a nice little level up and a Curia Bomb. Looks like they made it to the church. It's going with the kids and elderly. Chicken shit rust baskets. There's about enough inside Gizzard's building. Anybody outside is up shit creek without a paddle. If we find anyone else, we'll help send them to the church or the inn, whichever's closer. We should be safer than the workshop at least. No heavy equipment for the Archides to target. We had 1 SP for that one. Okay, we want to avoid this area for now. We want to go up here.
I'm sorry, I know we're in a hurry, but can we stop by that house?
Bam, we're gonna go here. We're concerned. This isn't looking good. These are all the students. We're fine, but leave things to us.
Engaging shards!
I mean, genuinely, these look all fairly usable. I think this should
Go, Ketra!
Activating skill.
Sucker!
take those down as well. Nice. I think that's all of the blue markers we had. Try and help them out. Don't blame yourself. Right. Got in touch with Renee too, we saw earlier. Newtown's helping those three. Let's get back ASAP, we'll worry about them. Let's go. That should have earned us some SP. Really hope it's okay. And I think that's all the CP we're looking for. We can go inside, we can't go inside the house, that's annoying. Right, come on, bottom feeders.
Engaging enemy.
What I actually want to do.
Want to clear him out? You've got a shark attack available. Look out! There's so many of them.
I actually want to release the shards. We're looking for a stun. Nice.
I'll round them up and scatter them.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Give me power.
Nice, and this should
Boost gauge limit broken.
take out most of them. So we'll take that, and then that was the ones here
I
too.
could do better.
Okay. The next up is to go this way. And head towards the Institute of Science. Okay, let's go. Head towards the Institute? Certainly. Ren, we've gotten the west side evacuated. East is taken care of. We cleared out the enemies on our end. Area secure. Just give him the stirrup. Sounds like we're doing just fine. Let's get the next area cleaned up. Damned runt is a thorn in my side. She just had to go and ruin everything, didn't she? Without her, this wretched town would have blossomed into a symphony of screams. Instead, we have this boring farce. Ugh. We should count ourselves lucky we got anything out of this. We weren't expecting the Spriggan and all the rest. Once we get an opening, we retreat. Leave the real objective to them. Fine, but after thought bad than this, they will pay their dues in time. In the meantime, I'll sit back and watch them squirm. Go ahead, fight all you want, but in the end, chaos will consume you all.
The aero trams are inoperable. Use the bridge to cross into the artisanal district. Evacuate into the church for the time being. Bracers will be there in roughly 10 minutes.
Yang, you're okay. You made it. Roughly 2 minutes ahead of what I expected at that. Just about. Weirdly calm with everything going on. Did not matter come through here. Yeah, they did, as I predicted. Professor Callan's death would not come as a surprise. Then you... I have implemented security measures to temporarily block all authorized external interference into the laboratories. The result of my work in the city has been complete since noon today. In light of that, I'd be well within my rights to be out of the city by now, but I owe the students at least this much. And that's why I've been assisting the one formerly known as Kitty with evacuating everyone while awaiting your arrival. Yeah, you're really going to leave? Can't believe you're able to conceive of effective countermeasures to parallel distributed computing in such a short time. Don't really care what's going on at that head of yours, but see, at least you're willing to cooperate with us. No, there's a lot of archives inside, but did you see the last people in the building leave? All of the faculty and students of Armis, together with the tourists and other accounted for visitors, have left. However, security cameras footage captured a young man with mint-colored hair and a young woman adorned with bandages inside. The bracer and 2 police officers also passed through here earlier and have yet to return. Sad sadistic bastards here. And so is the puppeteer we met in Tarbert. I'm worried about the bracer and the police officers. So they're part of the mafia that deceived Professor Callahan and then cast him aside. I won't let them make a mess of Professor Hamilton's home in a moment longer. You're going inside then. Surely you know that this is no task for a researcher. Please continue to help with the evacuation efforts, Yang. Don't worry about me. I have Theo and Exoros. We'll help keep him safe, of course. There's no way this is ending peacefully anymore. Please try and stop things from getting any worse. Don't overdo it. That's all I ask, even if you do have Theo and Exoros with you. I know I won't. Okay, here we go. Whole bunch of archasms incoming. Boom. Nice.
Activating skill.
A chance. Hit him fast, Barry.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Nice. So where we're going is there, but we're going to clear the area of Archasms first.
The observatory is on the left side of the campus.
Got it. Then we'll cut through the building and get there ASAP.
Engaging sharp flight.
Sucker.
One skill's coming right up.
Nice.
That went better than I anticipated.
You've got greatness out. Now your game's sharp flight. Might want to boost here.
That's the way to do it.
Here I go. One skill coming right up.
There!
Mr. Arkhide. Activating skill. There.
Nice.
Nice. That went great.
I owe you, Van.
Now's your chance. Engaging sharp flight.
Nice.
One skill coming right
Oh, I've accidentally gone into high speed mode.
Hit him fast, Barry. Sucker.
Bam, bam, bam.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
You did perfect. Barry.
I think this should make it fairly easily.
Miss Alfayed.
Activating skill.
Add some more.
Here's our chance.
Oh, there's one out here.
Now's your chance to boost.
I didn't even realise.
Locking on.
Fire!
A chance.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up.
Nice.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright?
This is it. Activate shards.
I'm not activating shards. I want to fight some things by being on the sides. Right, let's head on up.
Engaging enemy.
You've got a charge attack available. Engaging sharp flight.
I'm actually going to do it.
Want to boost here.
Don't mind me.
Target locked.
Nice.
Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
You're toast.
Here's our chance.
This'll do the trick.
Activating skill.
Fire!
We're taking overkill.
I leveled up.
We got a new skill.
I eagerly await your performance.
Now's your chance to deploy shards. Combat over. Time to study the state.
I've got to make sure I kill everything first, I believe. Right.
You've got a charge attack available. How's about some of this?
Having this in slightly further things is a little bit funny.
One skill's coming right up.
Bam. Nice. One.
Installations. Energy output at full throttle.
Annoyingly, the thing I wanted to do isn't available.
Activating skill.
Zeros, get to work.
Perfect chance.
Activating skill.
There!
Bam! Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
It's over.
Bam. Nice. And then we'll go around here.
Nice. That went great.
I owe you, Van.
Oh, wow.
This place is crawling with mechanical nightmares.
It's a good thing Yon got everyone out when he did.
How's about some of this? Might want to boost here. Mr. Solution.
Nice.
Bam! There! They're stunned!
Perfect chance!
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Nice. Okay.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
Shall I fetch a cold drink, Miss Alfayed?
And this is plenty where we have to go. Can we see any more monsters? No. But we can see there's someone up here. There's people on the ground. The bracer and the officers. Are you alright? They look heavily wounded. Their lives aren't in immediate danger. What happened? A guy with a dagger and a girl with a puppet went inside. They activated something. Mentioned she was going to mention the central terminal. How could someone from outside know about that? Maybe the professor told them before they killed him. Either way, we get them cornered. Let's get inside. It's time to put an end to this. And then the first thing we do is going to do this. Can I modify that augment? Oh, we're so close. That's so annoying. Okay, that's fine. We will, however, do the recovery.
How very soothing.
I could rest and get the monsters up.
Indeed.
Okay, and I think without any further ado, we go straight in.
The telescope's nowhere to be seen now.
That's the main terminal then?
That's right. It's also known as the Aurora, and it's the pride of Basel. Professors Hamilton and Callahan led the charge in making it 4 years ago with the Institute, Vern, the Epstein Foundation, and ZCF support. But what program is it running?
I can't make heads or tails of such complex code.
Look up there!
The 5th Genesis. Figures we'd find it here, along with...
I suspected you would come, Arkhide Solutions.
Oh, that we would meet again so soon after the film festival. It must be Adios's will bringing us together. The threads of fate bind us ever so strongly indeed.
Can't say I'm not a fan of that kind of thing.
The monsters from the gardens who stole Ida from us.
Oh, you learned the name of my old home, did you? And I see that Marduk concierge has officially joined your ranks. Professor Hamilton's favorite little one, too. Aren't we getting popular?
This kid's just with us as an advisor.
So you're the ones who led Professor Callahan astray. What are you trying to do with the Aurora? You have no right to be using it.
Oh, how misunderstood I am. I'll have you know that the professor and I had quite a special connection. In fact, he gave us permission to use it. And since he was one of the developers, I think that does give us the right. This was very different from the relationship I had with President Dillon, by the way. It was more one of mutual benefit. Though I'll admit that certain inclinations of his did make my job a lot easier. A sensual whisper here, a little buttering up there, and he was more than ready to break every taboo I ever wanted.
How could you exploit someone so?
It's not our place to judge what turns someone on. That stuff's personal. But you're still a piece of shit with a parking spot reserved in Gehenna.
Right, and we'll be happy to give you a taste of the flames that await you right here. We are going to recover that Genesis and avenge those you've taken from this world.
Look at me, public enemy number one. Think you could lend me a shoulder to cry on, Olympia?
You are only reaping what you sowed. Of course, the terms of my contract also do not allow me to simply give you all what you want.
That angelic being we saw in Tharbad.
Will he have an idea of what it is?
Scanning material makeup. Unknown. High probability that the target is a form of artifact.
Thought so. It's about the only thing that explains how it can fight like it does. There's more to it than meets the eye, too.
Indeed. Take care, everyone.
Your instincts serve you well. Incidentally, as I did not have the opportunity to introduce myself in Tharbad.
Olympia of Arum.
I am Olympia, overseer of the Garden of Arum. This is Ishtanti. Our contract is with Almada at this time, so we remain focused on their needs. But should you require our services after that, we would be happy to oblige.
You're asking if we want to hire an assassin?
This some kind of joke? Or are you really out of your damn mind?
I was only trying to promote my services.
It's true. She's not capable of joking, I'm afraid. As you can see, she's got work on the brain. Well, I think that's enough preamble. Been a good while, you know, since I tapped into my power as an overseer.
Here we go.
They're auras!
Of course they've been suppressing their power all this time.
We'll need to use shards however we can to survive. Do whatever it takes to hold out.
I can barely keep up with what's happening, but let's do this. Theo, Zeros! We can't allow these intruders to defile this sacred place a moment longer.
Understood.
Interesting.
Beginning suppression.
I'm Melchior of the Thorns. I'll be playing with you today.
Olympia of Arum, executing contract.
Okay, so we've got some options.
Oh, what's the matter?
This'll hurt. Dice you up! Here goes. Brace yourself.
Vandalize raid.
Vandalize raid!
Right, bam. Oof. We did a hell of a lot of damage to them there, actually.
Transmitting code. Activate! Barry!
Activating skill.
Nope.
You're toast!
Time for the main event!
I don't know if this is the final battle, because if so, it's been very easy so far.
Oh, I get it now.
Okay, one's out.
So that is how it is.
Two's out. Nice.
Is everyone all right?
But Malak is even more deadly than we thought.
Pisses me off. You haven't been taking us seriously all this time, have you?
Oh, I showed Beauty's blade a little of what I'm capable of. Just not you.
Your strength is within my predicted parameters, including those orbital drones.
As if that doll wasn't bad enough. Now we've got those bomb artifacts to deal with too.
The Garden's overseers are capable of even more than we feared it would seem.
If only I could make better use of Theo and Zeros' potential.
You're just so much fun to play with that you've got me all worked up. I don't think I can resist the urge anymore.
I'm trying to figure out what's on the blade this time. To James? Fuck. I'm gonna have to Google
I know
it.
they've got the boss curious. But surely there's no harm in slicing them open while he's not looking.
I am not your boss and will not speak for him. Do as you please.
Bring it, you son of a bitch!
The flames of the Kruga have only just begun to burn.
Ooh. Ooh. Decode.
Decoding process complete. Executing emergence program.
Where am I? I see. So it was a success.
Interesting.
That sounds like... Well, would you look at that? It worked! So how does it feel, Professor? What's it like living in the digital world?
It is even more comfortable than I had imagined. I'm frankly surprised by how comfortable it is, but I suppose it also makes complete logical sense. This is how it feels to be liberated of burdens and distractions. I can think more clearly than ever. The final stage of my work will be a breeze like this. Your expectations will be met.
Oh, that's my big professor. You will be handsomely rewarded for your work.
A recording? No, wait.
You are correct, young lady. This is no mere recording. I am the genuine David Callahan, Professor of Engineering Science at the Basel Institute of Science, and a researcher whose name will go down in history.
How the hell is this even possible?
We saw your body in the swamp!
No way. Don't tell me.
His knowledge, personality, and memories have all been converted into an AI. Most likely through the power of the Genesis. Also that he could surpass the limitations of the human mind and become a singularity.
Professor Callahan, how could...
Well, you're even more perceptive than I expected. What a vexatious little maid you are.
Must you be like this every time, Melchior? Our work here is done. We have no reason to stay any longer.
Fine. I suppose you're right. We'll see you later, Professor.
Very good, then. I will be waiting for you.
Warning! Explosives detected!
That little bastard.
The Aurora! Zeros! Use your stun mode to stop... No you don't! No!
Ketra, you can't!
Get back here!
I won't let it happen. I won't let anyone damage the place she holds so dear.
Curious.
Reset!
Shit! Damn it!
She's a motherfucking robot.
There it is. I thought something was off about you, but I never figured it ran that deep. I wonder if this is what came out of analyzing that other emperor and the rest of those types.
I will need to revise my expectations of Marduk's capabilities.
And speak of the devil, I suppose it's time we made our exit then,
As someone connected to another being not of flesh, you have my respect. Till we meet again.
And there's the gold ship. So she might not be, she's not homunculus like Milliam and Altina. Curious. Who are they?
No way.
Reset!
This is all my fault.
You gonna be okay?
Yes. I think so.
She's a motherfucking cyborg. Curious. Trails through Daybreak. October 25th, 12:08, 9:04 p.m. Well, these Marduk security guys. The entire city is locked down. Who could have seen this coming? What's gonna happen to us? Alpagne's okay. Ren too. All we can do is wait for them to get in touch. Sorry, what the hell is this massive airship? Yeah, they're Marduk guys. The Excalibur airship series, co-developed by Verne Company and Aldara. Currently being tested by Marduk, of course. Conference room. Basel Institute of Science, conference room.
I apologize for our sudden arrival during the frenzied events of yesterday.
Gilliam Thorndyke.
To start this off, I am General Manager of Marduk Total Security Company, Gilliam Thorndyke. This is our Chief of Security, Qasim Al-Fayed.
Is that her brother?
A pleasure to meet you all.
Al-Fayed, is he? No doubt about it.
I was not expecting you to travel all the way to Basel, but it is an honor to meet you all the same. I've heard many a rumor about how shrewd a manager you are, Mr. Thorndyke. Together with your Chief of Security's combat exploits.
You make me blush, Your Highness.
I am humbled by your words.
I arrived in my home country a few days ago, so I'm afraid I'm not up to date on all the latest developments. But am I to understand that Marduk will be responsible for securing the city of Basel for the remainder of the day?
That is correct. Off the record, a presidential executive order was issued yesterday to that effect. A CID Special Ops unit will be arriving in the city this evening. Marduk's task will be to secure key facilities in Basel until they are ready.
A Special Ops unit? Sending in Hercules, huh? Wouldn't shock me if you belonged to them too, miss. You're very astute.
We've also brought one of the Ix-Alba series of airships that we're currently testing on behalf of the Republican Army. Said airship will allow us to ensure the integrity of the orbital network.
Which is how we're able to have this conversation, I suppose. Your concierge isn't the only way you've gotten your hooks into Basel, I see.
Our goals on this particular occasion are simply to protect this city and its orbital network. Rest assured that much like your country, we have no intention of getting too deeply involved in Basel's affairs.
This is our stance as well. We're only doing what we consider necessary. Very well, I will take your word on that for now. Quelling the chaos and the unfolding before us clearly does come first. However, given our stake in Vern and the connection to the Institute, the current state of affairs is of grave concern to us. You have a lot to answer for here as CEO, Mr. Torsand. Please, if I may defend myself, I could never have seen this coming.
There is some merit to that argument, but it also leaves out a number of key facts. You are to see that shareholders' Mira is used to generate a profit, and yet you covered up a huge potential problem for over a month. We confirmed last night that it wasn't just Almada's money being used for ill. Elsheim's investments were also misappropriated. And if these are the result of you turning a blind eye to Professor Callahan's behavior all this time...
You keep your mouth shut! Just who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to speak? I don't care if you are student council president at Armis. This is none of your...
I am here as a special advisor for Liberals ZCF. I also serve as a negotiator representing the Epstein Foundation. In other words, I'm here to speak up against anything that threatens their interests, which this has. Now, do I have the right to speak?
Ren. Now that's a dramatic twist straight out of play. I've had rumors swirling about you, but I never expected you to show up here. She's right, we aren't the only shareholders that will be concerned by this. Other related companies will be as well. Hope you don't need me to spell out exactly what kind of situation you're in here. But,
When will you grow a damn spine? The danger here isn't over. Anyone can see that. And you still intend to do nothing after what happened to Callahan? Professor Hamilton left you in charge of Vern, of Basel. Don't you feel any shame?
In any event, we now have half a day before the cogs start turning again. Even if we do nothing, the Calvardian government will see to it that matters are resolved. But knowing how egregiously my country's funds have been misused, I refuse to stand by and do nothing. So, Arkhide Solutions. Might I enlist your services for the remainder of the day? Of course, you can approach the task in whatever way best suits you, just as you did in Tharbad and have done many times before. My only true wish is that you put a stop to Almada's plans before they can bear fruit. Does this sound doable?
We'll be well compensated for this, I trust?
after the conference.
Qasim, why?
Of course.
It's been some time, Farida.
I suspected you two were related. Your brother, right? I never expected him to be one of Marduk's hunting dogs.
I hear you've been taking good care of my sister, Arkhide Solutions. As for you, Van, it's been 2 years, I believe? I understand you've greatly improved your use of the stun caliber and your martial arts.
Interesting.
Set mentioned as much. As your former instructor, that fills me with great pride.
I try. Still not so hot with the tactics stuff you taught me, though. I've heard all kinds of stories about you too, but I never expected our first meeting to be like this.
In that, we are agreed. Still, while we might be providing our services and your weapon, I believe the contract between us to be an equal one. I hope that we can continue our fine partnership, Mr. Arkhide.
Yeah, let's not get too friendly. Not interested in becoming any more than just a contractor to you. Still, since we're here, there is one thing I want to ask. Just how long has she been like that?
Information on our concierge is classified, I'm afraid. However, if an approximate time frame will suffice, I suppose I can oblige. About a year ago.
Something seemed off about her all this time. First started talking 3 years ago, but the first time we actually met was in Therabad. Even when I visited Orid for lessons on tactics, she was conveniently unavailable. That sounds like... Does that mean...
Still, I know she's in good hands with Associate Professor Archett. I also happen to bring some compatible parts that she can use. Though I regret that Ms. Twinings will not be able to provide you with any more of her services for the time being.
You ain't got nothing to apologize for. Doubt any amount of work as combat could give her would make up for forcing her to do something that crazy. But either way, that's my problem to deal with, not yours.
Well, I apologize for meddling in your affairs then. With that said, we must take our leave. We've negotiations with the Republican Army to attend to. As I mentioned during the conference, we've no intention of interfering in this crisis any more than is necessary. Fascinated though I am by what a genius can achieve through an obsession that knows no bounds.
Cousin, wait!
There are a number of matters Abby and I disagree on. Whether you are suited to being a warrior is very much one of them. Still, I can only assume it was the guidance of the flames and Arusha that led you here. Battle is almost upon us, and I will be watching to see how you fare through it.
Very.
As much as I'd love to write him off as an arrogant asshole, I can't get enough of a read on him. Just how tough is he?
I'd say he's one of the strongest Jaegers who ever lived.
Interesting. Your conversation is over then. Ren, where are the others? They're still here. There was talk of them returning to the capital, but it's not possible now that there's a whole area in lockdown. The roads, the railways, even the airspace are on Edith is sanctioned off. Not like that comes to any surprise after what happened. What do you mean? What happened now? There was an explosion in Ankerville City. There was no casualties, fortunately, but we suspect Almada might have been involved. Ankerville's a decent-sized city in the north of the capital, right? Must have been just a diversion while this is their real target. I think that's almost certain. However, it's given proximity to the capital, we can't afford to take it lightly. Both CID and Guild are being pushed to their limits right now. We won't be able to give you any backup. That's fine. We weren't expecting any to begin with. But you can at least share whatever info you managed to gather. That goes from stuff from ZCF and the Foundation, too. That sounds fair to me, insofar as our interests align, of course. I'll do whatever I can. Just take care of Anya for me in return. Thank you, Ren. I hear the initial work is done on your concierge, too. That Professor Hamilton's family for you. Geniuses to the last. Thanks for telling us. That's good to hear. She was being seen to by Professor Esme's room, wasn't she? Let's go say hi. I will say hi next time. So please, like and subscribe. I will see you then. Peace and love.